Let me check audio. Let me check audio. Great. So today is day 3 of WaniKani. And I did read up a little bit about it, and day 3 and 4 will be both quite short days since there's nothing new content wise. It's simply just reviewing the previous content. So it seems like WaniKani is trying to like slowly introduce everything rather than front loading things, probably for the sake of the spaced repetition later on, so that there's not too many reviews early on. So yeah, you'll get into reviews now. Hey, crazy. Oh, so this was the person entering. Moving forward. How did you get into Japanese? To give the summary, there's a few reasons. I mean, it's like general cultural interest. This is like the short version. As well as like seeing a lot of Japanese media, I would say, from younger, since like growing up, most of the games I used to play were like JRPGs and similar games. And I also wanted to study a language I was interested in, since growing up I had to study quite a few languages that like I didn't really see much use for or purpose for, so I thought it would be interesting to study a language I was more interested in personally. So that's why I started. This was the 2, right? Because it was just the 2 lines. And then the stick, I believe. Yep. And then the tree with the branches. And then the big person that arms out. This was the ground. Because it was just a flat plane. It was like the fish fins. And this was the sun with like a cloud in front of it. The drop of liquid. This was the very steep slide, I believe. Then this was the sharp bob on like the end of the rod. This was the river, I think. Yeah, with like all the like ripples. Not really ripples, like what's the name for like those lines when you like look at a river and it flows? I don't know if they have a specific name. This was the mountain because of the peaks. Oh, this was the chromosomes. And then the cross because of the shape. This was 9, I believe, because of the N and the I. And that was the lid for the pot. The prison. Yeah, because of like the open door and then like the cage sort of shape. This was the 7, like if you rotate it with the line through. I wonder how many people actually write the 7s with a line through it. Like, personally, I don't do that, but I've seen a few people do it. This was the power one, I believe. Yeah, because it was like the person's arm. And then this was the construction. Yeah, like the metal beam sort of thing. This was the gun shape. This is the tool. Because of the one going out. This was like the inside of someone's mouth. Just a regular person. So, yeah, that's everything for today in terms of WaniKani. Pretty sure stream tomorrow, I believe, is around like the same workload in terms of items. So should be about the same as today. And yeah, that is everything. So, well, it doesn't really feel like a whole stream. There's really not too much else to do. see the spread for the items here. It seems like maybe you can look at different levels here. So there should be 18 kanji, I believe, this level. So this is, yeah, I suppose they prioritize going over the radicals for, this level's characters, then maybe there's different radicals for each level. So if we go to this, yeah, there's different radicals for each level. Based on needed basis, I assume. And then, yeah, it kind of like tones down the radicals near the higher levels since there's no new ones. Anyway, yeah, that is all for today. Thanks for watching along, and bye.